Art isn't necessarily something that you put on a canvas or hang on the wall. Art can be everything and it can be anywhere. All you have to do is look. Today I am joined by a few young friends at Harold Park and we are going to create an environmental sculpture. Ladies, thank you for coming today. We are going to create an environmental sculpture on the beach. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to behave like a bunch of hunter-gatherers, except we're not hunting for food. We're going to hunt for beautiful stones and driftwood and these types of things. We're going to bring them back and we're going to put them right over there. And then we are going to create a fantastic sculpture. And it's going to be awesome day. Are you guys ready to go? Yeah? All right, let's go look for some awesome rocks. Anything that you can find that you think would be art. Awesome. You know, isn't it amazing how you can just take a plain old log, but if you look at it in terms of art and all the texture and moss and all these different shapes and things it creates, it's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I've never looked at a piece of wood like a piece of art before.
Now what I have in mind is something dealing with a circular spiral that we can do with rocks, stones. We can dig out some areas of it. We can even pull some water into the sculpture if you want, and then build it upwards so it's pointing towards the sky. So we have earth, air, and water all involved in the sculpture. So I'm thinking if we do our sculpture over there by the water, we have that element of water, we have light coming in, and we have a nice clean canvas. No brushes, no canvas, we're just going to use that. And then this fine collection of wood and rocks and things, we're going to go through it and be really creative. I'm going to break this. So I wonder if we're making something from organic materials, maybe even just the process of putting it together. Do you think that the construction process, even though it's organic, it still has a construction element to it? It still looks like we were here?
Well, I feel like anything can be art. Anything can be art, and if it's organic, all the better. And then if you put it together, just like anything else, it'll create something really cool. I think trying to get the logs to stick together to make that kind of like a teepee shape, that was hard. It wouldn't stand up. But it still was pretty satisfying when we got it to stand.
Get the wire. Do you see that? Put in, very good. So we need the bottom kind of dug in. Awesome. There's another rock.
I thought it started to come together for me when we started adding the green stuff because I really liked the branches and the twigs, and with the leaves I thought it just looked more natural.
Oh, I like that picture.
When we put in like the branches and stuff and then more like logs around the spiral.
Rocks around the bottom part, like bigger scroll. Oh, it's a beautiful piece of art. You could almost like write on it. Oh my goodness, we can.
Feels spiritual when I look at it because of the designs that you put on it with the burnt wood. I thought it looked really cool. Just kind of made me feel good.
Sorry. How about like that? I really like how that base turned out. It gives it somewhere for your eye to travel. It's like your eye travels around and then up into the sculpture. I think that element was really beautiful.
The hardest part was moving all this stuff, like with the big logs. And
I agree. Go ahead, you guys put the last pieces on. It's done! Woo! What was the best part of this process?
Getting to enjoy yourself with people, to go into the water and have fun and fight over sticks.
How did it feel for you, all of you being painters? How does it feel to go outside of the studio and do a piece of sculpture on the beach? Is it the same? Is it different?
I think it's different because you're just out having a fun time and stuff, and you just get to enjoy yourself and not having to worry about, I don't know, getting things done, I guess.
For me, it was kind of a nice change not to feel that I had to be so precise and make sure every little detail was put in. It was kind of something that was free-spirited, where you're putting something here because you think it might look good and you kind of play around with it. It's not about having it perfect, so that's what I really liked about it.
To me, it just kind of seemed like a fun time at the beach with friends. It didn't really feel any pressure. Like you said, it was just fun.
I kind of like both because here you can like let other people see it, and then when you take it home it's only a few people that get to see it, but it's still really fun to paint.
And would you say that the experience of this is any better or any worse than the experience of painting in the studio?
It was kind of fun to like look around and gather different things for the sculpture, but other than that, it's quite the same.
So the creative experience then is the same regardless of what you're doing, isn't it? So it doesn't matter if you're being creative on the beach, It doesn't matter if you're being creative in the studio, it doesn't matter if you're being creative with your music or dance or whatever. It's the same process, it's the same kind of positive energy, and the thing itself is less important. It's about the joy. Did you guys have a good time today? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Good job, everyone. The idea of creating art for fun isn't a new one. It just seems that we have gotten a little misdirected at times. I know lots of artists that have quit painting because they no longer sell their art. So they say, why bother? I believe that art from the heart is not a commodity to be bought and sold. It exists in every one of us at any given time. Whether it is a pile of stones on the beach or a drawing in the sand, we all have what it takes to create and have fun. I'm Karla Pearce, and thanks for watching.